you treat me like shit.
I treat you like shit.
You treat me like shit.
You treat me like shit.
You're surprised.
I'm surprised.
You are surprised.
I am surprised.
Wow, you are something else.
How does she really look to you, Joanne? Take a good look at her.
Kind of shocked and offended.
Okay, tell her.
You're offended.
I'm offended.
You're offended.
I'm offended.
You're offended.
I'm offended.
You're offended.
I'm offended.
Your feelings are hurt.
My feelings are hurt.
Your feelings are hurt.
My feelings are hurt.
You're so sensitive.
I'm so sensitive.
You're so sensitive.
You're being a bitch again.
I'm being a bitch again. You're hurt.
I'm hurt.
You're hurt.
I'm hurt.
You're hurt.
I'm hurt.
You're hurt.
I'm hurt.
You're hurt.
You look worried.
I am worried.
You are worried.
I am worried.
You are worried.
I am worried.
You are worried.
I am worried. You're frustrated.
I'm frustrated.
You're frustrated.
I'm frustrated.
You're frustrated.
I'm frustrated.
You're frustrated.
I'm frustrated.
What were you gonna say there, Brenda?
I'm tired. I'm
So-
tired of doing this.
So yeah, put that on Joanne.
Mhm.
Like you're tiring me out, or you're whatever that might be.
You're wearing me out.
I'm wearing you out.
You're wearing me out.
I'm wearing you out.
You're wearing me out.
I'm wearing you out.
You're wearing me out.
You're pushing me away.
I'm pushing you away.
You're pushing me away.
I'm pushing you away.
Yeah, you're pushing me away.
Tell her how you feel about that, Joanne.
You're hurting me.
I'm hurting you.
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 You don't get it, do you?
I don't get it.
You don't get it.
Don't try to figure it out, Brenda. Just see it. See what it, whatever she's experiencing, just let it affect you. I mean, look at it. What's your response to it? It can't even be, I don't give a shit. That is a response to someone saying you're hurting me, and just don't make it heady.
I'm disappointed.
You're disappointed.
I'm disappointed.
You're
Okay,
disappointed.
good. So let's stop there. So a lot of that was really, really nice. The reason why I was saying at certain points, stick to whether it was like you're hurt or you're upset, is because usually when those kind of emotions come up, there's always a fine line with this, is that when they come up, we don't want to fully live through them because they're strong, particularly like sadness is strong. So, sure, yes, I'm sad, you're sad. Oh, you're concerned for me. Oh, you're annoyed. And then it will just keep going back to this element of sadness because it just hasn't really come through fully. And so you can't really go on. You can't have a moment to moment reality without fully going through the moments. So sometimes you have to really stick with certain things until you just can really fully live through it together. I think that's why it got heady towards the end. Like, for example, you couldn't understand why she was feeling what she was feeling, but you don't have to understand it. It's just what it is. Oh, you're at a loss. You don't know what to do with me. You're upset. You're disappointed. I mean, and then how do you feel about those things? It's not a matter of, I don't get it. I don't get why you're feeling this way. Cause it's all from the head, right?
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy.
You're crazy.
You're rude.
I'm rude.
Yes, you're rude.
Do you have nothing better to do?
Do I have nothing better to do?
Whoa, you got angry.
Yeah, I got angry.
You got angry.
You're surprised.
You're starting this.
I'm starting this.
You're starting this.
I'm starting this.
You're starting this.
Okay. So what is this about here, Melissa? What are you doing there?
So I'm drawing like this commission for a client who's really neurotic, and I have a deadline, and she's my roommate, and she doesn't like me.
Sorry. So you have to.
I have to finish like a art commission, like
Okay.
a drawing piece of art commission for a client who's really neurotic.
So you got hired to draw something.
Yes.
Okay. Is that something that you do?
No.
So why would they hire you if you're not someone who's
Well, my character does.
so careful, because we don't want to create at this point.
Oh.
You don't want to create something that's far from you. You don't want to give yourself a character. We're working in the imagination, but we're working still within things that are actually possible for you. So it's not really possible that you'd be hired for that unless you were a great drawer who is commissioned and your friend hired you to do to recreate this Botticelli or something, and it's like something that's extremely hard. That is in the realm of possibilities. The activities always have to be personal and immediate, and that you have to do it now. Important to do it now. And I think that, yes, maybe you might be doing something for your parents. But I think because your parents don't really care about art in real life, I think that's why it's not bringing you to life, So you just want it to be simple and specific, So if it was your mother's birthday and you were drawing her a picture, that might be something that's in the like something she loves that is really hard to draw. That you're low on funds and it's her birthday, and she'd be disappointed if you didn't have a gift, but she'd be thrilled if you did something that personal, like drawing her a picture of something that she loves. That there's an idea, right? But you see, the thing is, it can sound good and it can be a difficult activity, but it has to be something that you can feel it in your heart. That just like the thought of letting your mother down on her birthday, or messing up something with an agent or an audition or a boyfriend or whatever that might be, you have to know how you feel about these things. So you're working within yourself, how to really use yourself, how to really put yourself in another situation. So do you have anything else there that you could use now?
I could edit a video.
Right, but that, you see, yeah, but that's not. Again.
But
it
that's
has to
because
be
have to
physically.
do it by a deadline.
Sorry,
Because I have to have it done for a deadline.
but editing a video is not physically challenging. See, the reason it has to be physically challenging is
Why isn't it physically challenging? I feel like
because editing a video is you're just on a computer. Physically challenging is like juggling, drawing, icing on a cake. That's a very hard pattern.
But like you would have to get the musical timing and all that stuff.
But that's from your ear. That would just be listening, and you're still on your hands, right? You're still on a typewriter. The reason it has to be physically challenging is because if it's not physically challenging and you're doing the repetition at the same time, it can be easy to do. You could do those things at the same time. But if you have something that requires so much of your attention and repeating at the same time, that's what's going to really bring it to life. The difficulty, the obstacle is ultimately the activity. Just like in a scene, the obstacle is what's in the way, the objective, what is in the way of getting that. So you're basically filling the role with life, and it really brings out your instincts much more than the straight repetition does. So we're entering into an imaginary world. These are tricky because they can be hard to come up with at first. I mean, ask Joanne. She had a hell of a time. She had a hell of a time, right? We all do. We all do.
Oh my God.
I failed at this one 6 times before I got it. And start whenever you're ready. So,
Okay.
yeah, it's recording now. And whenever you're ready, go ahead.
Where is thy father?
At home, my lord.
Then let the door shut upon him so that he can play the fool nowhere but in his own home. Farewell.
Sweet heavens, help him.
If thou dost marry, I shall give thee a plague for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. Go thee to a nunnery. Or if thou dost marry, marry a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery and go. Farewell, quickly.
Heavenly powers, restore him.
Oh, I've heard of your paintings too well enough. God has given you one face and you make yourself another. You jig, you amble, and you lisp. You nickname God's creatures and you make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to, I'll know more of it. It has made me mad. I say, there will be no more marriages. Those that are married already, all shall live but one. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery.
Oh, what a noble mind is overthrown. The courtier, soldier, scholar, eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion, the mold of form, the observed of all observers, quite down. And I of ladies most dejected wretch that sucked the honey of his music vows now see that most noble and sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangled out of tune and harsh. An unmatched form and feature of blowing youth, blessed with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me!